Hi, I'm Carcino. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. It's your boy Carcino here, man. Let's talk about it. Listen, uh, this is not what you would call a situation where it would get to a spot where people wouldn't understand. Like, you would always want to have somebody on your side or somebody who has your back and support 100%, right? You want to always have that feeling. You want to always have that notion that you are doing everything correctly on your side. And that everybody's doing everything correct. So now, oh, I'm sorry about that. Something distracted me for a minute. Now, nothing wrong with your audio. That was on me. Now, if when we come down to this thing full circle, and go over all of the red tape that we've heard about in the last few days, it's only right that we put things in their proper perspective or give it its proper etiquette. No one's going to be mad at Shannon Sharpe for trying to exceed and be bigger than what he is. That's what you're supposed to do. If you're anybody in this position, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be stepping it up to your expectations or what have you. You know, you want to make sure that you're doing things that you're supposed to tackle, that you're very comfortable with. You feel me? So that's what I mean. When you see stuff like that, you kind of understand what the perspectives are. And when you see people going into a certain trope and want to expand and go into these rooms, there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm like I told people before, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay with people trying to expand. Like, you don't understand the power circle and what they represent. These are people who have done devious things, seen devious things done, lied, cheat, stole, destroyed careers, and Black America look at them as the face of of justice, and they're the nicest people on earth, and who could ever be against them? And Shannon Sharpe is one of those people who want to get over there and get inside that circle. He looking over there, yeah, Barack, yeah, boy, woo, Barack, boy, Oprah, yeah, I love this Oprah. You love them, but he don't know them. But they never trusted him enough to let him in their circle. See, Oprah is with Lance Klein. What's the name? Ronald King, who was her. That's the person that Trump told you about. I had the funeral for this guy, the guy that made Oprah what she is. Not just Phil Donahue, but I believe the guy's name is Ronald King, and his son now is running everything. Charles King. His father died, and they had the funeral in Mar-a-Lago, in Trump's house. And Oprah said that she would be a running mate for Donald Trump. Let that sink in. She's willing to be a running mate for Donald Trump. Now, you got Nancy Josephson, who represents her as well. There's plenty of ways to get in contact with Oprah. Ari Emanuel is her main guy. So if you know Ari, you're going to get in contact with Oprah. But Charles King is the leader. He's the main one. So if Sarah, Lance, and Nancy all decide we got to bring something to somebody, it's all going to go through Charles. The only person that supersedes him is Ari Emanuel. Ari says this is what we're doing, it's what's happening. The rest of them, they don't. They don't have the authority. Now, here's the problem with said scenario. Shannon Sharpe wanted to have this interview, right? And because I got this new information, I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. So Shannon Sharpe had his team try to get these interviews because he really wanted them. And Ocho says, I know Barack's number personally. I could hook you up with Obama. You like, come on, man. Now you don't mess with him, man. You know you call him President Barack Obama or former President-elect Barack Obama. So, you know, he got that respect for him on that level. Now, I really don't have nothing really against Obama, except for, you know, he came out and lied and said, hey, we took out Osama bin Laden, but he probably didn't know, or they just told him. But hey, it is what it is. We're not here to do any conspiracy, just the facts of the truth. Now, after what happened with Steve Harvey and interviewing with him, these things were looking up. Then the Cat Williams interview happened. And a lot of things was put on the back burner. The Monique interview happened. And once the Monique interview happened, the Oprah thing was dead in the water. Oprah was never coming on the show. There was some pushback about, you know, I thought he was a friendly. I thought he was trying to, you know, thought he was all right. Why is he, you know, taking this avenue of doing all these hate interviews based off of Cat Williams and Monique going back to back? It looked like, okay, Club Shay Shay is now changed to become like the Wendy Williams show. And that was because Steve Harvey went back and made a fuss with everybody else, and everybody who supported Steve, who Steve had in their back pocket, from D.L. Hewley and everybody else, wanted to attack Shannon Sharpe. because they don't want to go after Cat Williams because that would only make Cat Williams even bigger. So they attacked Shannon Sharpe, the actual platform he was on. So Shannon is like, why they attacking me? It's like everybody attacking me now. So then the knock was on Shannon's sexuality because he took very much pride into that and much abuse. And it was like, well, Shannon, you were sitting courtside at those seats. Shannon did more than sit courtside with him. He took Hollywood everywhere with him. And it wouldn't hurt so much if Shannon wasn't really living this double life. And these people know. That's why a lot of these doors opened up for you, Shannon. They would never let you into these rooms. Shannon Sharpe, you were sports guy. You're not gonna be in these rooms where these liquor deals, these opportunities that they give to certain people don't go to Shannon Sharpe. These type of opportunities that are presented, these type of doors that were opening up for you was not ideal. Then Club Shay and Cat Williams' interview goes international. See, it wasn't just, oh, we're just making money here and there. No, it was international. So once it goes international, now you have a huge market on your hands. You see, what people don't know about my channel, and they see where it is now, they just, yeah, you ain't getting the numbers no more. Your channel dead and all that. When they start saying stupid stuff like that, they have no idea how much you've generated because you are actually international, meaning that my videos play in other places your videos would never play. So I have a lot of international money because when I was getting those numbers, it was going everywhere. I had a lot of traffic in different countries. Because of boxing, I used to do boxing videos. I had a lot of traffic in the UK, Canada, in England, Europe, and now it's Dubai. I have a lot of people now from New Zealand that shows up. So I get a lot of international interaction. Then the fact that Manchester United, we talk about Premier League all the time. So, I haven't really done those in a while because I really didn't have a big following in there. Plus, there's guys that watch it more than me. And most of the people that watch me do not watch international or Premier League soccer. So, well, now people didn't know what they were doing when they were, headlining these things. And Barack Obama was okay to go on the show. And they were going to land Barack Obama, President-elect Barack Obama, to go on Club Shay, which was going to be one of the biggest things he's seen. He was a fan of the show. And right when they were going to book him for the show, this tape comes out. Now, getting in contact with Barack Obama is very hard. You have to know people that know people that know people that know people. It's hard. If you don't know them, it's hard. You got to go through the whole circuit there. You got to really know people. And me, I happen to know a couple of people that can get in contact with him. Now, normally the best way to get in contact with Barack is to go through his wife, Michelle Obama, the first lady, former first lady. If you have the connections to her, then you got connections to him. And that is the best route to go. Another person that's very close to them that could help you was one of her advisors, which was Valerie Jarrett. Val was somebody who could get you in contact with Barack Obama. She was with him in the White House. She was the senior advisor, et cetera, et cetera. So if you want to contact this person, it's probably not a good idea to personally go out and try to contact the former president of the United States of America. I don't even want to call the White House. I don't want no parts of dealing with the government. The more they don't try to find me or reach me for something, good. I don't want no parts of it. But here you are having Barack Obama, former president-elect, telling Shannon Sharpe, it should be an honor if you come on my show. Boy, woo, man, you can do nightcap. Anything you want to do. We'll create a whole new show. It'll be like Shannon, Tobin, and Barack. Well, I'll tell you like this, Shannon. I don't mind coming on your show. I watch it all the time. I saw the one which you did with Steve. That was very good. And I like the setting. I like the fireplace. I like to sit back, smoke a stogie, drink some cognac. I might not do a shot with you. I'll do a shot of water. But I like the relaxing setting. I'll find time in my schedule. We'll find a day and I'll clear 2 hours so that we can get it done. Oh, man, that gonna be awesome. Then, as soon as this goes down, Shannon Sharpe gets a call. Yeah, that interview, yeah, not happening. I mean, immediately as this was going viral about the tape, he gets a phone call saying he lost the interview. And Kamala Harris was going to be another person at that time, the biggest person that was going to be on there besides Barack Obama. That's the person he really lost. And if he'd have got Barack, he would have had Oprah. Oprah would have came behind that. But Oprah was going to do it to promote her new project that she was going to have coming. So she's saying down the road, she was going to do this. Now, there are some people that canceled that they tried to get due to Cat Williams. And there was one person that their team tried to reach out to, and it was just bad timing, I think. They didn't get her, I don't think, but they were trying to get Taraji P. Henson. And this was during, I believe she was doing her whole fighting stance about being mistreated and all of these stuff that was going on. So when the Monique interview came out and they were trying to get Taraji P. Henson or reach out to her team, I don't know what really went on with that, with the developments of that. I just know they were trying to reach out to her, the Club Shay team or Shay Media. And I don't think they were able to, get in contact with her and reel her in for the interview. But you might see that one come down the line. Most time when you see guests on these shows, they've been booked already. You know, these are not live streams. They're premiering live, but they're not live streams. These are recordings. So when they've actually recorded them are in different stages of time, you know, they might be on location and got to film somewhere and set up and go. And you got to pay for all this time where they're there. Oh, it's crazy. Well, Barack Obama is going to, you know, this will basically be keeping himself in the press, keeping it fresh. And this was going to pretty much, at this point, when that interview was happening, I don't know if Kamala was the one in there, but he was going to be, you know, promoting the election. Now, what would Barack Obama be coming up there for now? So Kamala Harris still came back later in the election and did her Chitlin circuit run, where she went on, you know, talked to Jack and Matt Barnes. Then she went on Club Shay. She was on the Breakfast Club. So she wanted to hit all the popular black spots. So she made her round, and so far that was the biggest candidate or person he had on his show as far as stature as a vice president of the United States of America, come sitting down on his couch. So of course he wants the biggest and baddest that he can get on his show. But what Club Shay does is doesn't say, okay, because we've had these people and we've done this and here, we can't do these people here anymore. No, they're not going to do that. They're going to still try to get and have that mixture where we're going to have some probably bigger clients on our show than ever before. Right. No. If people don't understand what that means by now, I don't know what to say for. You know, it's like you try to you try to help people as much as you can, but it's only so much you could do. So make sure y'all donate to the Cash App, which is Carcino, Karceno. And when you have all these things in place, you have a very humble, you know, very calm environment. When you don't have that calm environment, when you don't have humbleness, when you don't have all these things going for you, you're left empty. I mean, completely empty. Now, Shannon Sharpe and his team is planning on doing some other big interviews coming up down the line, because Shannon Sharpe is looking at trying to do a deal where merging club, and you know he's up for a renegotiation. He signed with Colin Cowherd, which is the Herd, but he has this thing called the Volume. Colin Cowherd has created the platform where Club Shay, his media, Shay Media, whatever. This is the platform that's housed and homed his deal. So now his evaluation might be too high and he might go to another company, because his evaluation that he's looking at is around 150 million plus. And that's not even including Nightcap. That's just for Club Shay alone. He's looking at 125, 100 to about 200 million almost in evaluation of what kind of money he generates. Now, With that kind of deal, and those kind of numbers, their team is going to be looking to distribute anything up the pipe that could change the the direction and narrative of what other people are saying about it. Oprah has her team of people that she worked with. Oprah has her own network, so she doesn't do too many interviews. She's not going to come out and talk on everybody's couch. So to get Oprah and Barack Obama is pretty hard. You have to really be in that circle. Shannon Sharpe is outside of the circle. He's not in there yet. He's outside of it. He wants to be in there. Oh, he wants to be in there, all right. But he just ain't in there. Now, the narratives is always going to change. But things are going to actually move in a direction that just don't make sense. Now, how did Shannon Sharpe even get into the outside realm of what's happening? Shannon Sharpe, stylist, Hollywood. Hollywood is a stylist who styled people before Shannon Sharpe, was most notably in a relationship with a former football player that led to a big controversy about himself, but he became popular by being connected with Shannon Sharpe and just as a stylist who was basically his number two guy. I mean, when he goes sit courtside at the game, he's sitting there with Hollywood. Every time you look, he's with Hollywood everywhere they go. Then he would go to another place and sit there right next to Hollywood. Then turn around and right next to Hollywood. Every time you turn around, Hollywood was there. Hollywood went to dinner with him. Hollywood's at fit. He's more than what a stylist would do. He was more like a personal assistant than a stylist. But Hollywood is openly gay. He's an openly gay man. And he's living within his truth. And he has friends around him who happens to be in the gay community as well. So bringing Shannon Sharpe around these people and showing that Shannon Sharpe is gay adjacent, that is proving that he's safe. He's okay. It's a home here. You can bring Shannon Sharpe around. He's not going to be weirded out by anything that he's seeing here in Hollywood. He's okay with it. And these people who are saying, you're like us. Shannon's gonna fit right on in. Shannon's gonna be, okay. Where can I set my bags? You can set your bags right there, Shannon. And once you in that umbrella, you're good. Next thing you know, Shannon Sharpe's net worth is ballooning up to 200 million, 300 million. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. I'm not saying Shannon Sharpe don't work hard and he don't deserve it. I'm just saying that's what the evaluations are going to be looking like very soon. And then you're going to have a lot of people that's envying you and not liking you Jack and Matt Barnes, they will never get that evaluation. Let me change that. Let me rephrase that. Steven Jackson won't get those evaluations. Yeah, he will never get those evaluations. You see, no matter how far or how popular he gets, he will never, ever cross that threshold. As big as Shannon Sharpe was in the media and how people gravitated to him when he was on Fox, he was bigger than Stephen A. Smith. Huge. Right? That he did double the numbers when he came to ESPN. He doubled their numbers immediately when they got there. Their numbers is the highest it's ever been since the beginning, like 2016, 2017. They have been done numbers that was never thought of with Shannon Sharpe there. Now, because of that, after they left Fox and he went to ESPN, they still had him on like a temporary deal. You believe that? A temporary deal. So Shannon's got a big, nice house out in California, but you know that stuff costs money. He got family, you know that's costs money. Taxes and everything out there in California costs a lot of money. So his net worth is around maybe like I would say about 17 to 20 million now. Anywhere in that range, not pocket watching. I'm just saying. That's what his net worth is looking like. After 2025, come back to this video and check where Shannon Sharpe's net worth is going to be then. It's going to be way higher. All based on the Cat Williams interview and the Monique and everything that happened after the fact. He's headed to the stratosphere. Now, unless he do something to screw that up, his valuations and his numbers are going to be so high. It's going to shake the pillars of the earth. Because once he does the second interview with Cat Williams, that thing is going to do about another 100 million. Watch what I tell you. Just wait for it. Oh, it won't take long. Don't think it's going to take long. Just wait for it. Anyway, I'm out. Don't forget to donate to the Cash App, which is Carcino. Subscribe to my Patreon, which is Carcino for Life. We got a big thing going on right now with Gilbert Arenas and his baby moms. That has gotten crazy. And Shawnee, damn, is that nuts. So I'm out. Y'all take care. Deuces.